The vessel's Starbloom Serenade floated helplessly in the orbit of the gas giant Zarth X5. Its once sleek engines were dark and lifeless, its power reserves critically low. Inside, panic had begun to settle among the ship's elite passengers, 4 young nobles of the Azari species, elegant and luminous-skinned aliens known for their beauty and psychic gifts, not for their technical skill. "This is a disaster," hissed Lady Valari, her bioluminescent eyes flickering erratically. "We'll drift until our oxygen runs out." Lady Nimara, the youngest of the group, peeked out the crystalline window toward the slowly rotating rings of Zarth X5. "We should have brought a Terran engineer," she muttered. Lady Sorin scoffed. "A Deathworlder? They're brutish and unsophisticated. They hit things with tools until something changes." Before she could finish her complaint, the emergency comm system crackled to life. "This is Specialist Eric Danner, Terran Engineering Corps. I picked up your distress signal. I'm en route. ET, 6 minutes." All 4 Azari women froze. "Did he say Terran?" Valari whispered. "He did," Nimara confirmed, her voice laced with a strange mix of dread and hope. Deathworlders, a term used by the wider galactic community to describe humans, were creatures evolved on a planet considered nearly suicidal to most sentient life. Earth had acidic rain, tectonic instability, countless apex predators, and weather systems capable of scouring cities from the face of the world. And somehow, the humans had not only survived, they had thrived. Within minutes, a small black shuttle docked with the disabled cruiser. A loud clang echoed through the halls, followed by heavy footsteps. Then came the Terran. Eric Danner was tall, muscular, and clad in a scorched and patch-covered pressure suit. He carried a massive toolkit that looked more like a weapons crate, and his helmet bore a crude decal of a wrench striking lightning into a skull. "Where's the damage?" he asked, voice low and efficient. The Azari stared. "He smells like iron and sweat," Sorin whispered with a slight curl of her lip. Valari's eyes narrowed with curiosity. "He looks raw, like a predator." Eric ignored the commentary and moved past them, scanning panels, tapping controls, and muttering to himself. Primary fusion taps fried backups were never aligned right, and you used grade 3 cabling on a grade 5 reactor. Who the hell certified this thing? Lady Nyma flinched. "We bought it from a certified merchant." "Figures." Eric pulled out a plasma cutter and began working, the blue glow of the beam lighting up his rugged features. As he moved between control panels, ducts, and service conduits with practiced ease, the Azari girls watched in stunned silence. His hands were quick, confident, stained with grease. Every flick of a switch and calibration twist radiated competence. "He's not using diagnostic drones," Valari said quietly. "He doesn't need to," Nimara replied, eyes wide. "He is the diagnostic." Eric pulled a damaged capacitor from a maintenance crawlspace, grunted, and slapped a replacement in. Sparks flew. For a moment, the lights flickered, then stabilized. "You're actually doing this manually," Sorin said incredulously. "Aren't you worried about radiation exposure?" "Hull breaches. Electromagnetic backlash." Eric snorted. "Lady, I've eaten food with higher radiation than your reactor puts out." Valeri blinked. "Is he joking?" "No," Nimara whispered. "I don't think he is." Within 30 minutes, Eric had replaced the fusion tap, recalibrated the plasma conduits, and bypassed the entire corrupted AI nav system. The main engines hummed to life, soft and steady. Eric leaned back, wiped sweat from his brow, and grinned. "She's good to go." The Azari nobles stood frozen. Lady Sorin stepped forward, eyeing him warily. You performed a full drive repair. In 0G. With improvised parts. Alone. Yup. No AI assistance. No neural link. Not even a hazard drone. Nope. That's not normal. Eric gave a lazy shrug. Welcome to humanity. There was a long silence before Valerie spoke again. Her voice was low, awed. I heard humans once repaired a shattered orbital platform using only duct tape and protein bars. Exaggerated, Eric said, grinning. It was 3 protein bars. The 4 Azari girls looked at each other, expressions of fascination replacing their earlier contempt. I never realized Deathworlders were capable of such finesse, Nimara said. Eric gave her a wink. There's a reason most galactic engineers use human consultants. We don't break under pressure. We adapt. As he moved back to his shuttle, Lady Valari followed. You'll be compensated for your work, of course, she said, almost shyly. Not worried about that, Eric replied. Just happy to help. Then she did something unprecedented. She bowed a deep, respectful bow. You have our thanks, Terran. He paused, surprised. Hey, if you ever need a permanent engineer. The Azari girls looked at each other. Nimara was already blushing, and Sorin, once the harshest critic, had stopped sneering entirely. Valari smiled. We just might. As his shuttle detached and streaked into the stars, the Starbloom Serenade pulsed with renewed power. But the biggest change wasn't in the ship, it was in the hearts of its passengers. For the first time, the Azari noblewomen understood what humanity truly brought to the stars. Not brute force, not chaos, but relentless ingenuity. And a toolbox full of miracles.